every single day. She'd sit by that same window, her eyes fixed on the street that once brought him back to her. It was a silent ritual, a quiet vigil kept for a love that had become a memory. In her hands, she'd cradle the worn ceramic mug, the one he always reached for in the morning. The warmth of the coffee would seep into her palms, but it never quite reached the coldness left in her heart. And every single morning, as the sun cast long shadows across the room, she'd whispered the same prayer into the quiet air. God, if he's happy, wherever he is, please, just let me be at peace. It wasn't a plea for his return, not anymore. It was a desperate wish for her own heart to find stillness, to stop the relentless ache that had become her constant companion. Years flowed by like the traffic outside her window. Seasons changed, painting the city in different colors. New buildings rose, old shops disappeared, and the faces on the street became unfamiliar. The world moved on, but a part of her remained frozen in time. Right there, in that chair by the window. She continued to wait, but she wasn't waiting for him to walk down that street again. She was waiting for the pain to finally walk out of her life. She was waiting for the day she could breathe without it feeling like shards of glass in her lungs. Then, one ordinary afternoon, something shifted. The sunlight streamed in just as it always did, illuminating the dust motes dancing in the air. She looked out at the familiar street, at the rhythm of the city she knew so well. She saw a young couple laughing, a child chasing a pigeon, a delivery truck rumbling by. She saw life in all its simple, beautiful chaos. And for the first time in what felt like a lifetime, she didn't cry. The familiar wave of sorrow that usually crashed over her was gone. Instead, a soft, gentle smile touched her lips. It wasn't a big, triumphant grin, but a quiet, knowing one. She looked up at the sky, her heart feeling impossibly light, and whispered to herself, "Thank you. I'm finally free." Because that's the truth about healing, isn't it? It's not about erasing someone from your memory, pretending they never existed. That's impossible. Healing is about reaching a place where you can remember the laughter, the love, the shared moments without breaking. It's when the memory no longer carries a sting, but a gentle sense of peace. It's remembering them and being grateful for the chapter they represented, while finally being ready to turn the page. If this story resonated with you, if it touched a part of your heart that understands this journey, please subscribe. Because finding that inner peace, that's the real miracle we all deserve. Thanks for watching.